Hey everyone, so this is the Oribox case here for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Of course, they make it for other phones as well, but in particular here I have the 13 Pro Max. So this is a really nice case, and I think it was super cheap. And it's under 10 bucks. But I do have one major problem with it, and I'll get to that a bit later in this video. So this is, as you guys can see, the sort of clear, sort of see-through one, kind of opaque version. There's a few other versions of it. And then it has a black outer rim all around, and as well as around the camera. And then of course the inside is of course see-through. Then of course again it's all black all around it. So of course you have all the different cutouts here, and then you have these buttons. So of course you have all that good stuff. So again, this is a nice feeling case. I mean, it doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. It is very cheap, but it doesn't feel that cheap. Getting your phone into it is nice and easy. And the buttons, man, do the buttons feel really stinking good. Like the button pressing feels, this is like the best phone case I've ever had that has felt this good. Like the buttons just feel amazing. They're just nice and clicky. They just feel super awesome. That is probably my favorite part of this case. But now, the problem I have with this case is, hopefully y'all can see this in the video here, but this top left corner sticks out a little bit. The phone is not all the way in there, and I mean my phone is in as much as it can be in, but it just sticks out a little bit. So I mean, hopefully you guys can see it here. You can see like the edge of your phone. Over here you cannot. The bottom is fine. The middle does it a little bit as well, but the bottom isn't a problem. But right here though, it does stick out a little bit. And I think the problem that it is that you have this little bit of a bump here, and I think this is partly sitting on it, so it's not 100% cut out perfectly like most cases are. So it's sitting on this, and it is raised up a little bit, and it's kind of throwing off the case a little bit. Just want to show it off one more time here. Again, it's really hard to see on camera, but I mean, again, it's pushed in all the way, but hopefully you guys can tell it's just sitting out a little bit. And if you're like me and seeing this every time you use your phone, it does bother me. And I don't know if it's really going to hurt your phone or anything like that, because everything else is really perfect. I mean, like all the buttons line up, everything else lines up really well. It's just that one spot. And again, if you're like me, it will bother you every time you look at it, which is really disappointing. Again, this is a super cheap phone case. I mean, it's less than 10 bucks on Amazon. But it's still something that is, you know, it's just an imperfection. Maybe it won't bother you, but it bothers me. Otherwise, this is an excellent case. I'd give it like 4 out of 5 stars just because of that. Again, it really does bother me. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think. Otherwise, excellent case. Again, these button clickiness are just the best I've had on a case ever. But weirdness right there. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.